the weeks kind of go fast, and appreciate the preparation that's put into it, and looking forward to road game. And we think it's against a good BYU team that we know it's going to be a physical game, and obviously, getting on the road there'll be a lot of energy in that stadium, and I think it's what this team needs right now.
Well, how do you go about potentially preparing for two different quarterbacks when you don't know the injury status of one?
Well, I think because you said it, you don't know, and you got to prepare for the 11 that are on the field. There's going to be a quarterback, and I think you can drive yourself nuts trying to figure out what's going to happen. That's why I still believe that your most important part of preparation is the things that you can control. And now the opponent matters. What do we have to defend? What are we attacking? But different if you saw a lot of tape on who it may be, and you say, okay, this is what the offense may be with this one and how it changes. You don't know, so I think you go and you know you're going to have some version of what we've been seeing, and there's probably going to be something that's different, and you got to be able to adjust to it. So I think you try not to. It's possible, we don't know, so you got to just focus on their offense and the 11 that'll be out there. They're going to have a quarterback and play the best that we can.
Can you find much tape on a kid who played 3 games 2 years ago? I mean, if it's the Hodge game?
All I know is that if it was one of our players that played 2 years ago,
Okay.
would hope that it would be a lot different.
Okay.
That their growth, their, even that they might change parts that they're doing in their offense because, that fit maybe those juniors and seniors, for instance. And so I think that you can do that to get a sense of the person. We've done it before where you go back and look at a high school tape just to see, what kind of skill set does that individual possess, but you wouldn't book too much on it, I don't think.
What have you seen enough from Jason Erdeman in practice this week to have confidence in him if Bo's not able to go?
Yeah, if that were the case, that I think the Erds had a good camp, and certainly been in the system now. He's got I think he's got some natural qualities that are good for him. I think his strength level is good. I think he's playing. He's like a lot of the young kids that you start to see it click for him and come on. And so I think that we would have confidence in Erds, should he have the opportunity to play.
Joe told us Bo practiced on Tuesday. Has he been able to go Wednesday and Thursday also?
Talking about Bo?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Do you take into account a bye week with someone like Bradrick if you're just not sure if he isn't 100% to give someone that extra rest?
Would never take away snaps from someone that's ready to go because of a bye week or something. I think that these players, they're limited opportunities, and if they're ready to go, then they should play. And so in a case like that, no, the bye doesn't impact it. Now, if someone's not ready, then you kind of look and say, good, we got the bye. That'll maybe extend some time for their healing or rehab. But if someone's cleared and ready to go and they can help us, I think they've earned that right to play. And I think the playing is what it's all about.
Did Bradrick do more work this week than last?
Bradrick did do more work this week for sure.
First road trip of the year, does everybody have to kind of relearn what going on the road is like again?
I think there'll be some will be their first road trip. Obviously the true freshmen it is, but we've got some redshirt freshmen that haven't traveled before, and you try to make it similar to once you get to the hotel. But the fact of just getting on a plane, I don't know, but in the past I had guys that's their first plane ride. It's one more component. Traveling and going on the road, and new locker room, new stadium, and those are all experiences, and they've got to learn to deal with it, adjust, and still be able to perform to their best. But it's also kind of neat to be around those that it is their first trip.